Hello everyone, my name is Dalton. I'm here to help you get started with role-playing on World of Warcraft. As a disclaimer, I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong for doing any particular roleplay style. This is just a guide to help you get started. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get to work. First, what you're going to want is a roleplay add-on. I personally use TRP3, but my roleplay works well too. I'll get into the pros and cons of those two add-ons in the next video. Now you can get both of those add-ons from curse.com or the Curse client, whichever you prefer. They are both free. I'm not going to be doing an add-on install guide here, but I will be leaving a link to a video on how to install an add-on by a guy named Crazy Ninja Inc. I'll put the link to his video in the description. The next thing you want to do is settle upon a server. At the moment, the two largest RP servers in the game are going to be Moonguard and Wormrest Accord. Now, both of these servers have their fair share of role players, roleplay guilds, events, and things like that, so you can find a niche that most appeals to you. Moonguard is going to be the largest of the two, but other servers include Earth and Ring, Feathermoon, Thorium Brotherhood, and a whole bunch more I'll be putting here on the screen. Now keep in mind that these RP servers are not really progression tier. While you will have a lot of progressive raiders and hardcore PvPers on these servers, it is not always their main reason for being on the server. While you will find plenty of content to keep you engaged, role-playing is just another aspect of said content to keep you entertained. Next, what you want to do is create your character. No, I don't mean going into character creation and starting up someone new. I mean writing your character. I once heard that the easiest means with which to make a character is to start with a defining strength, a defining weakness, and a character quirk. For example, my warlock is charming, manipulative, outgoing, and very friendly. However, he constantly doubts himself and is incredibly selfish and paranoid. His quirk is his obsession with his daughter. Think of Colonel Mace Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist. Rest in peace, Colonel. By contrast, my paladin's strength is his devotion to his friends, guildmates, and the light, a major religion in the Warcraft mythos. His weaknesses are his inability to let anyone in, his mistrust of other people, and hatred of anything or anyone who is not a devout follower of the light. His quirk is that he prefers to work hands-on with his own armor or any other crafty project like that. I also want to mention that we're talking about personalities right now, not actual character strengths and weaknesses. Those are things that can be developed while you flesh out your character. Now that you have your character concept ready, it is time to create your avatar in-game. Go ahead and do that. If you don't know what to name your character, there are a ton of random name generators that can help you generate a random name that would work for your character. I'll put a link in the description for one. If none of the names catch your eye, just keep generating until you find one that sounds good to you. Now to work on your character itself. It is not outlandish to have a melee-focused mage or a warrior who prefers to use a rifle, but you want to keep things reasonable. If you're new to role-playing and you want to start out as a spellcaster, I'd recommend starting with an actual spellcasting class instead of a warrior or a rogue. When your character gains experience and interest in those concepts, have them seek out other players to train them. When you gain more experience as a role player, you can start to expand your concepts. I'm not saying you cannot do that now, but we want to keep things simple since you're just starting out. That is the end of the character creation stage. You can do all sorts of things from this point. Work on your descriptions, history, your character's combat skills, and things like that. Or you can start leveling, or you can go to the nearest city and start looking for people to roleplay with. I do want to recommend, however, that you at least get to level 10 or above before you begin role-playing. There's a certain stigma that level 1 characters will not be taken seriously, which is why I recommend at least cracking the level 10 barrier before you start off. There you go. You're in the game. Welcome to the World of Warcraft and the world of roleplay. In the next video, we'll be exploring different add-ons you can use and where to start your adventures. I want to go ahead and thank you for watching this video. If this introduction into the world of roleplay helped you out, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.